I was really nervous, probably the most nervous I've been. Like getting in the Cherokee, I was nervous, but I was never this nervous before. Because like, what if I go out there and I just completely suck or something? Like, no one wants to do that.
So this was my first time in this car at Nationals. Scott got to take it out like a prior week earlier or something to go test the car out. And so we get there, we did our quick tire checks, we make sure everything's tied, did a quick nut and bolt check. We hop in the car, I was like, all right, Scott, just give her a quick little rundown for me. And he stepped on it and I was like, oh my gosh, this car is fast.
I've always liked to play with fire.
There was 0 issues. I mean, we didn't have to do anything to the car, which was, I've never experienced that before. I've always had to work on something, you know, leading up to the race. And so we suited up, we went and got in line for qualifying. Car was perfectly fine. I'm next in line, car's still fine. I get up to the starting line and I went to hit the gas and the car like wouldn't move. The brakes just locked up for no apparent reason. We don't know if it overheated the master or what happened. So I kind of just split second thought in my head. I just put it on the floor and hoped the brakes would fade away, which they ended up fading away, which was a good thing for us. Turn 2, the brakes finally gave out and we could actually get some speed going, which was good, which kind of sucked for our qualifying run. It put us towards the back of the pack, but it all worked out.
We knew after we got that brake problem in qualifying, it was something obviously we were going to look at. So we got back after qualifying, tore the tires off of that thing, did a complete brake flush in that. We, like Scott said earlier, he took the car out, let it idle for 30 minutes, put it through its paces of what it originally went through to try to find that and recreate the problem. And he said it was good. We looked it back over. We pulled a panel off because maybe it wasn't dissipating heat the right way. And so coming on the starting day for the race, honestly, it was in the back of my head. I knew it was a possibility, but after knowing that we could push the brakes into a fade, that we'd be okay.
I was really nervous, like really nervous, because I'm just like terrified to tear the car up. But leaving the line, it all faded away, and the second I hit the gas, all those thoughts just disappeared and we were just kind of cruising. Just chasing dust, and then eventually we would pick someone off, and then we'd pick another person off, and it was at that point I kind of got like in my head that like maybe we're doing pretty good. Those first 2 laps I pushed the car so hard, I was kind of like in the back of my mind, I was kind of like, just take it a little easy, like let's get a finish here. I wouldn't say I was going slow that last lap, but I definitely wasn't violently hitting stuff like I was on the previous lap, just because we were so close to a finish and it would suck to like go that far and then not finish.
We got out of the vehicle. I'm looking at like 2 cars and I'm like, either we came in dead last and people went home already, or we did really good. But I was super nauseous on this one. I got out of the car and started throwing up, and I've done a couple races with Scott and the Wicks, and I've been completely fine, but this one I got sick on, so.
It makes me really happy because I put in so many hours in this thing to not know anything about it. So it's kind of like, you could put that many hours in there and then show up to the race and it breaks, the first hour. But to put all those hours in and like take other people away from their lives to come help me all night long, and then for the car to perform really well, it was a really good feeling. Pretty happy with where I'm at right now. But my end goal would be to do this like for a living. Like, I want to wake up in the morning, I want to breathe this crap every single day, Monday through Sunday. I want to do this. And I don't want to just do it in this car either. I want to do it in every car. So, I want to race everything.